Well, hey, good looking. You want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing on in my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, I'm taking a trip out to the Amish grocery store, and I'm going there with my parents who are in my state visiting with us. So I hope you enjoy my little trip down memory lane. And folks, we're off to the Amish, and right here's a wind farm that we're driving by, and we're kind of going down memory lane because this is originally our original stomping grounds. And this is my brother. Here's my mother. Here's my father. Now wave, Mom. I didn't get you on camera when you waved. Does this take you down memory lane when you and I first came?
Yeah.
Well, when you and I first came, we shopped by candlelight. Remember that? The kerosene light?
Yeah. Tina.
But here's just a quick little view of what all you can find here. I mean, all the extracts, molasses. Oh, I need the molasses. Here's all your flours and grains that you can get. And it goes all the way down to the seasonings. Alright, and remember I was telling you I always can with the clear gel? Well, this is where I get it from. And they have the smaller bags as well. You can get Permaflow too. That's also, sometimes I use that. No, the clear gel comes in a cook type and an instant type. I usually get the cook. And here's dried soups and pearled barley. And over here, we have a whole bunch of Amish cookbooks. Well, here are all my damages, and boy, was it extremely busy in there. I would have taped more, but it was really busy, like I sat there and said. But these little 4 pies and some of these assorted toffees may not make it home, so that's why we're showing you quick. Well, hey there, good looking. I'm so glad you came to my kitchen today to see my Amish haul. So, now I'm going to have to do this in little segments because my little area here that I have to do most of my work all in, well, it's very limited with space, as you will sit there and see. So, this is one of the first parts of it, and we're just gonna dive right on in. As you see, my husband grabbed some of this rainbow popcorn. It's 5 pounds, and he bought it for $4.85. I grabbed, I believe this is 4 pounds of Marciano cherries because we got some kebabs and all that we're going to be doing this summer, and that was for I believe it was $8.95. And then now this I could have picked up at my store here, but while I'm out at the Amish, I rather sit there and support the small businesses And I'm more than glad to sit there and buy my amino or my liquid aminos that I use as my alternative to soy sauce. And I bought some more liquid smoke, but this is mesquite flavoring and hickory flavoring. Now, my mom picked up both of the Amish cookbooks. Okay, now this Amish cookbook is a new one to me, and I cannot wait to dive in and try out some of these new Amish recipes, because I love adding these Amish cookbooks, and I absolutely adore cooking from them. Now, this one is apple pie and apron strings, and as you see, it's the recipes from every corner of Amish America. So like I said, we're going to be doing some recipes out of this. Okay, for the canning season, I sat there and bought some more citric acid, and that was $2.45. I bought some more chili powder for my Bloody Mary chili that I make, and that was $1.29. Oh, by the way, the citric acid was 6 ounces. The chili powder is 3 ounces. And then right here, I have whole mustard seed because I plan on making some homemade mustard. That's 4 ounces, and I paid $1.19. And I picked up 2 1-ounce containers of the whole red chilies, and each one of them I paid $1.09 for. And then down here on the bottom, I have 1 pound of a Jew mix, and I paid $4.98 for. My husband, he grabbed a pound of these currants, and they're $3.19 a pound. I picked up some more cheddar cheese powder for, I like it on my popcorn. And then I picked up some of the chicken flavored base with parsley. It's a chicken bouillon, and that's 1 pound, and I picked it up for $3.09. And for 1 pound of French onion soup mix, I paid $3.75, and that was for a pound as well. And I don't know if I sat there and said the price of the chicken bouillon, but I paid $3.09 for that. And then because canning season, and I always need some stainless steel utensils, I went ahead and I picked up, they call this a jar spoon, and this is just a regular spoon that I would use in my deep stock pot. I had to pick up some, I love this Sedgwick's pizza seasoning, so I went ahead and picked some more of that up. My husband sat there and saw the Sedgwick's fish rub, so we went ahead and we picked some of that up. We're going to be giving that a good try. And then back here, I have a gallon of blackstrap molasses. My husband bought a quart of pure maple syrup, and he paid $17.98 for the maple syrup. The blackstrap molasses was $7.89, and then I needed some light corn syrup for doing some recipes. So, and this was it's a half gallon, and I paid $4.89. So let me clear this all out, and I'll bring on the rest. Oh, and by the way, when I put this all the way up in my cupboards and stuff, I don't keep it in the plastic bags. Now these currants, they would go in a canning jar, and I would take my food saver and sit there, and I would use my food saver with the canning jar and make sure that everything inside my canning jar is airtight. And yes, folks, I'm also going to be showing you how when I don't need to use a whole bunch of these, but I still want to sit there and take advantage of a good sale, I'm going to sit there and show you how I recan Marciano cherry. So be sure to look for that upcoming video in the very, very, very near future. Okay, and here is the second part. Now, let's start off with the 5 pounds of cornstarch, and I got that for $2.98. And then 5 pounds of cream of wheat, and I paid $5.19 for that. And back here I have 2 pounds of coarse sea salt, and that was $1.05. Here's some more currants for a pound and $3.19. I told you that earlier. And then here we got 24 ounces of black raspberry gelatin for $4.45. We have apricot gelatin, raspberry gelatin, blueberry gelatin. That's it with the gelatins for now. And then back here, and by the way, that noise that you just heard is the jars that my family's bringing in, because like I said, I had to put these all in something, and I put mine in my mason jars. Now back to the clear gel. Now I picked up the cook type. There's also an instant type. Now this is 5 pounds of the clear gel, and I paid $10.65. Here's 2 pounds of fruit pectin mix, and I paid $7.89. And then I picked up 2 of these 2-pound bags of the butterscotch pudding. I picked up 2 of the bags of the chocolate instant pudding. And let's get back to the butterscotch. The butterscotch for the 2-pound bag is $2.69. And for the instant chocolate pudding for a 2-pound bag is $3.98. And I also have 2 of the 2-pound bags of the instant vanilla pudding, and I paid $3.09 for each one of them bags. Here's the chocolate one that I was just talking about. Like I said, I picked up 2. Again, I picked up 2. And then over here, I picked up 5 pounds of cornstarch for $2.89. Now, also, this is for my dogs. I picked up some lavender and almond massage oil. I also use this for my cats. I picked myself up a meat tenderizer because I wanted one of them type for a long time, and I finally did. And this is going to be a new thing that we're going to be canning this year. Now, if you remember last year, I canned up toe jam. We also canned up frog jam, and we also canned up monkey butter. Well, to all that, we're going to be adding mosquito marmalade. And that's right, I'm going to be bringing you along on a canning venture of mosquito marmalade. So, and here's part 3. I picked up not 1, not 2, not 3, but I picked up, oops, 4 1-pound packages of this Saf instant yeast that I use all the time for my bread. And for 1 pound package, I pay $3.25. And yes, folks, that should take me through all of winter, which this whole haul, well, besides the snacks back here, is meant for my pantry to stock up for the whole winter. Now, Miss Lori, she turned me on to some granola, so when I saw the granola at the Amish store, I had to pick up a pound package of the maple granola, and for 1 pound package I paid $3.35, and then I found some honey granola as well, and that's a 1 pound package, and I paid $4.49 for that. Now my husband grabbed 4 pounds of honey, and for this large ass jar he paid $17.50. Now he's also the one who grabbed the 2 pounds of pretzels back here for $3.65. I grabbed the rye bagel chips, a 1 pound bag for $4.19, and I also grabbed the garlic bagel chips, a 1 pound bag for $6.75. Again, my husband grabbed the 2 pound bag of the pretzels back here for $3.65. He also grabbed this 1 pound bag of the beer braided pretzels for $2.98, and I grabbed this 2 pound bag of pearled barley, boy is that a tongue twister, for $1.19. And now let me clear this all away, and we're coming down to the last of it. But while the cameras are still rolling, I'm going to sit there, and my husband sat there and picked up 7 of these ginormous red peppers, and they were all for 50 cents a piece out at the Amish. And I see something hiding that I forgot to show you. I picked up 24 ounces of these French fried onions that you would put on top of your green bean casserole at Thanksgiving, and 24 ounces for $6.85. And I like to sit there and put some of these in a snack mix that I make, and like I said, I'm going to be showing you how I make it, because my husband and myself picked up a lot of the fixings for it, so that's also another future video. And there, folks, is 50-pound bag of high gluten bread flour and a 50-pound bag of granulated sugar that I picked up as well. Here is my receipt from the Amish, and my grand total was $342.14. And that was my Amish haul. And to my parents, they're going back home. And I know they're going to get off on this because we talked about this. And the only way I can remember their new home is through this little saying here, Petticoat Junction. Love to my parents. Now I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to help support my channel and to watch my videos here. It really means a lot to me, and I want to personally thank each and every one of you. Now, welcome to all my new subscribers. If you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. But most of all, happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now. You hear?